You guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do this 1950s 1960s look and hair. I hope you all enjoy, so let's go ahead and get right into the video, but don't forget to subscribe and also kill that like button. Alright, so I'm already moisturized and everything, and I have a bare face. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with my Too Faced Coconut Hangover Primer Spray and just spray that all over my face. Then I'm going to take Bite, this the Agavia Lip Scrub, and I'm going to take that and I'm just going to rub that on my lips to get rid of some dead skin, because I have not been drinking water like I'm supposed to and my lips are dry. Alright, so the next thing I did was just spray my face with some water and try to get that stuff off my lips, because that honey and sugar, brown sugar, were just sticking to my lips. And then I just took my EOS lip balm just to moisturize my lips a little bit more. Now I'm taking my Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer and I'm going to put that all over my face. And then on top of that, I'm taking my Mary Kay face primer as well to fill in my pores, to blur them out a little bit, just to get rid of it. And I'm just like rubbing that all in all over my face. And my brows were looking kind of messed up, but I will get that fixed. Next, we were going in with the NYX Shine Killer, and I'm putting that on places that where I'm always shiny, which is my T-zone and on the tops of my cheeks. And then I'm going with my Anastasia Contour in Deep palette, and I'm just taking the peach color, the coral color, and I'm just putting that on places that are just like dark areas underneath my eyes, especially to just brighten up those areas. Now I know I'm using the Double Wear from Estee Lauder, but I had to go in and kind of do a little bit more of a cover up with my concealer in Beautifully Bronze, and I'm just going around just kind of just do a little bit of more of a cover up, because this is just a habit. I always do this. And I'm taking my Estee Lauder and I am going in with my Real Techniques, and I'm just going to buff that in all over my face, neck, all the way up to my ears, behind my ears, because I do not want to have a like two-tone color going on. And then next I'm taking my Mary Kay like mineral powder and I'm going to set my foundation. Alright, so the next thing I did, I went in with Peach Tea from the Just Peachy Matte Too Faced palette, and I'm just putting that all over my lid. So next I'm mixing Peach Tart and Chocolate Dipped from that same palette, and I'm just going on the outer corner and I'm just going to just drag that into my crease to give me a little bit of definition. So just working on the outer corner and then drag it into my crease. Next I am going in with Just Ripe, and I'm just going to give myself just a little bit more color because it was just a little bit too dark for me. So I kind of want to brighten it up just a little bit, but not too much. So the next thing is that I just took a clean blending brush from Sigma and I just went in and just blended all the colors together so there's no harsh lines or anything. The next thing I did is I took that same peach tea color from that same palette and I'm just going to pack that onto my lid a little bit more because I lost some of it when I was blending. So just make sure that you take that same color and just put it on your lid just to make it pop a little bit. Next thing I'm taking is my Kat Von D eyeliner, and I'm going to do a bigger wing because in the 1950s they were like 1950s, 1960s, they were pretty big back then. So I guess this was kind of like a combo of a 1950s and 1960s look. Next, I'm just going to take that regular Beautiful Bronze Pro Concealer and I'm just going to clean it up a little bit because I was running out of that eyeliner. So I definitely had to clean it up. And I did go in with this black eyeliner from L'Oreal because I had to definitely darken it up because I ran out of that sample so quickly. And then I went in on my waterline of my top lid and I just darkened it up just a little bit more. Alright, I was struggling just a little bit because I didn't want to touch my eyeball, but you know what? A little dance break is worth it because I was struggling. Alright, so now that's over. I did do my brows and my lashes, my falsies off camera. So now I'm just going to go in with my Naked Urban Decay Concealer in Golden. And I'm just going to highlight some areas that I want to brighten up. Okay, so I'm taking my beauty blender here from Real Techniques and I'm just going to blend that all out. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And I also took a stippling brush as well from Real Techniques and I just blended it all out. Okay, so I continue in the other areas like my chin, my cupid's bow, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. Just making sure I highlight those areas as well. Using my blending sponge from Real Techniques. Alright, so I'm taking my Sacha Buttercup powder and I'm going to basically set that concealer all over my forehead and everywhere else. And I'm also going to be doing a little bit of baking as well. Alright, so I'm taking my Fenty contour stick in Espresso and I am going to take that and just contour it on the tops of my forehead, my cheekbones, and also underneath my chin as well, just to make it look a little bit slimmer, more defined. And I'm just going to use my Real Technique brush to blend that all out. Alright, so I'm just taking that stippling brush and I'm just going to dust that powder off my face. I am now done baking. Just make sure you need a little bit of a candy break. Love Pop Rocks. They are my favorite. Next, I'm just contouring my nose. I'm just going to blend that all out and also blend it very well to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. Next, I'm taking that same L'Oreal gel eyeliner and I'm just going on my bottom waterline to just darken up the waterline just a little bit. And that's all I am doing. My tooth was actually hurting me because they're sensitive from the candy. But I'm taking my rimmel accelerator mascara and I'm just going on my bottom lashes and a little bit on my top to make sure that it's all blended in. So I'm taking my Anastasia, oh my gosh, I don't even know what it's called. It is my Anastasia blush kit and I'm taking that color Vegas and Blackberry and I'm mixing the two and I'm just going to go ahead and just put a little blush on my cheeks. Love those two colors together. It's like my favorite blush kit. Ooh, from Anastasia. It's so good. Next, I'm taking my Fenty highlighter and I'm using a fan brush and just to pick up a little bit of the Moscow Mule and the Ginger Binge, I think it's called, and I'm just going to do that. And I was just like fixing my wig. So now let's just go ahead and move on to the hair. Yes, I am wearing a wig and I'm just going to brush out everything, make sure I don't have any knots or anything like that. And then I'm just going to use a red bandana. You can use a plain red one, but this is the only one I had. So this is what I'm using. I'm just going to part like the front areas and just bring forth some of the hair, so that way it doesn't bulge or anything like that. And it just sits, and so the bandana can just sit very nicely, and there's no loose hairs or anything like that. I know you can't see it, but all I'm doing is just tying it and also pushing a little bit of the hair back. You can tie it in a bow if you like, but me, I just double knotted it and just had it like that, and I just brushed it all out. Now you can do either leave it down, but I wanted to kind of put it in a ponytail, and also I had to move up the bandana just a little bit. But I used an elastic and I just put it in a ponytail. I was going to do a little bit more, but I couldn't find my bobby pins. But this look actually came out pretty well. But in the end, I did end up just letting my hair down instead of just having it in the ponytail. Alright, so let's move on to the lips. I did order some things from Colurpop, and it is the I Love Sarah one that she did with Colurpop, and the color is in Arriba. So yeah, I ended up getting this, and I also used my Rimmel London, I forgot what color, it was Red Diva. And so I'm just lining my natural lips. I'm not going over or anything like that. And I'm also going to fill it in just a little bit because I do have like a little bit of darkness in my lips, like I'm two-tone. But the lip gloss, well, lipstick actually worked out pretty well. I mean, it was bright red. When it did dry a little dark, but other than that, I really like it. It's like not drying on the lips, it's lightweight. It worked out pretty well, and I love how it just went on my lips and everything. And I did clean it up a little bit with that concealer in a beautifully bronze, just to make sure it looks good, because when you're wearing a bold lip like this, you have to make sure that it is on point. So alright, you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And also, don't forget to subscribe again, and also kill that like button. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Snapchat, and also Instagram. I'm always on there. Alright, you guys, love you guys, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.